Right, we are back. Here we are. So we're back. There's three of you now, and what have we got? We have got. Who can you see? Well, there's just up that tunnel. Although you can't see her, that is Stardust. Coming down from the middle, that is Storm. Here she comes. At the top is Mercury, right at the top, and then to the left of the screen, that is Myrtle. So there's 4 generations there. And if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. That'd be great. Thank you very much. It's now it's 4 o'clock here in England time. Hello, there's 4 of you now. So we're going to run this till about 7 o'clock, I think. I've got the laptop really close to the cage. We're in a different cage, and I've got 2 garden chairs either side. Then I've draped over a blanket that I use for when I do live shows. So it's like a shelter, because the laptop otherwise is in direct sunshine. Now there's probably a way of doing it. That noise you can hear, that's crows. Don't worry. So here comes, that's Myrtle at the top, and then so I had a look on the other stream from the Crazy Crew, and with everyone watching, that counted for 6 hours. So thank you all very much indeed for that. There's this one that will last for 3 hours. So maybe we'll get a block of time on that. I would suggest you leave it in the background. And if maybe you've got a big telly in the house, and you can watch it on that. Because I know that Quiggy's last Sunday, she had that, and they were watching Figaro yawn every half an hour or so. So it's about 22 degrees here. Now, Stardust and Storm they don't live with Myrtle and Mercury. They're not entirely comfortable with them, but they are a lot better than I thought. There are King Home Stores there as well. It's 5 of you. You lot are the people that just basically watch my videos. How cool is that? So there's 5 of you watching, 5 thumbs up, and that's good. So look, we've got Myrtle and Mercury are chattering their teeth every so often, but they don't know they're related. I take the time to enjoy the chat, which is posting that and paying attention to posting, to click the like. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I had to go and do a thumbnail. I had to pay the credit card. Then I had to set the computer up, so I had to take it inside. Then I had to change a few words in the description, because I've got default settings in the description. It says there's a 13-part series, so I've got to change all that. And so, yeah, a lot of the thumbnail is just basically a copy across. I am busy. I had to drop my wife to the garage to pick her car up. I dropped it off this morning and ran all the way back, and then I had to do nothing for a few hours, and then she went off shopping and stuff with the kids, and then I dropped her down to the garage, and then she drove home. Then when I left, she drove more shopping. And I'm waiting on one of these cages. So the size of this one, I'm waiting on another one. I've got another one. I hate shopping. Say that I could do without it. So we have got another one of these cages coming. I'm just waiting on it being delivered. It's due to be delivered today, but I don't know. We'll see. So at the moment, we've got 7 thumbs up. Thank you very much. We've got 3 people watching. We're 7 minutes in. This is very, very good indeed. Now, a question for you all. shopping is not important. But a question: when you're watching this stream, do you have the 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 means or the opportunity? Is there a button that shares it out? So, say if you had 500 subscribers to your channel, is there an option to share this stream out to your subscribers? I would like to know, please. Yeah, that'd be great. If someone could just see while they're watching this live stream, can you share it to your own subscribers? Because if so, the future live streams, I can then say, "Oh, share it out." It's just unfortunately, it's not a book that says how to do YouTube. It is. Okay. So it creates a. Okay, okay. Right, right. Spot knows loads about YouTube, don't they? Right. Okay. So that's fine. So, if you were watching a stream by Mr. Beast, you can then share it in link it. Okay. So it's like a. I get it. Okay, that's fine. Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Right. So it's 10 minutes. Okay. I will come back in a few minutes. I will. What can I do for these guinea pigs? I will bring something for them to eat, and then maybe they'll come to the camera. Right. Still. Excellent. cushioned out. Chat actress. Oh, we make loads of content. A lot of it's a load of old rubbish, but people seem to like it. I think people buy into the emotion side of the guinea pigs. They love looking at them. Right, that's Mercury, and we love sharing the content as well. It's really cute. Right, that's Myrtle, and Storm's coming down. Still grab one. And Stardust is turning to face the acid, so I can see that. Well, I first had this channel and I created in early 2020. I just put a couple of very, very basic videos. I think nothing at all clever. And then I left it for 18 months. As long as that, 2 years. 2 years. And then in October 22, I then thought, oh, YouTube looks quite fun. So I got 19 subscribers or 20 subscribers, even by doing nothing for a year and a half or something. If you can hear that, that's a biplane. So yeah, we had all those, and then I put that short up storm squeaking. So I thought, oh, I need something really good, and I think having it something like that, which I knew would have worked well on Instagram and Facebook. I was absolutely delighted it worked on YouTube Shorts. It's got 1,700 subscribers in. I threw some apples in Pluto rabbits and they all came down apart from Stardust, who's just looking. Stardust is a little bit more, as she comes, she's a little bit more nervous this year. Oh, there we are. That's the reason why she's got a yawn. There we are. Now she's shaking her head. She's nearly 4. So she probably has a little sleep in the afternoon. She'll come down from the apple. There we are. She's woken up. So off she goes. She'll shoot back. There we are. I should put a bit of elastic on them, shouldn't I? Onto the apple. So some of you have seen Figaro yawn. And you watched the bald spot. Wow. So some of the early ones have got like Mummy and Marshmallow and Hermione, and we didn't really have the means to do the editing at all, we just really, really based it. I don't have a lot of time, I'll tell you that. And so when YouTube did some shorts, I thought, well, that's easy. I've got loads of them on my phone. Right. That's something I need to do on the video. This is the timestamp. Someone on these podcasts I listen to quite a few different YouTube ones, and someone said each video should be a 1% improvement over the last one. I don't think that applies to live stream. Live stream is just basically just sit and wait for the tigers to come at you. And so we do try, and I've tried to do bits and pieces. and the one on Democrisis that we launched up a couple of days ago. We put photos in. So I don't actually check it all. So you might get the video and you might get a photo upside down. I don't know, but I keep the editing really minimal, barely less. And some people they'll put music and they'll put words on the screen. And my reckoning is that if I only get 100 views, I haven't got time to edit for hours for 100 views. It's not worth it. But on my phone, I can take it long. I just putter around or potter around. If it's putter, you play a lot of golf, or you potter around. So yeah, yes, I look at YouTube on my phone a little bit. I do more creating on YouTube rather than consuming. Everyone who writes on the shorts, they anyone writes on the shorts, I try and put a comment. Like if it's someone new, I always say please subscribe. That's mother and daughter. So that's Storm. Here we are, and her mum had a go at her. There we are. But the only way they're going to get comfortable is to put them together. It's the only way. There is no choice. The objective will be to have Moondust in there as well. And she is more familiar with Storm and with Stardust. And I know from experience that the guinea pigs won't attack pregnant guinea pigs. I think she's going to the toilet. They won't attack pregnant guinea pigs as much at all. So that's a possibility that we. So I think to start with, Moondust will go in with Stardust and also Storms. Tigro will go off home. I haven't sorted out yet, but that won't be long. And then we'll put Moondust in with Storm and Stardust. And then when all being well, Moondust having babies at fine. And then we then just have to get Myrtle and Mercury back in. Oh, don't worry about the short. If you've already subscribed, don't worry about it. Keep watching the long stuff. So I respond to every comment. So the more comments you put up short, it takes me longer to sort out them out. Latest news, but we have got, and Stripe is Bella's daughter, and I just checked in on Democritus. She is fine. She is in with her mum, Xenoptes, and her aunt Luna, and she's at one end of a grass run, right in the shade. And she's just sitting in the shade. So it must be warm for her. But she's lying on the grass. Yes, but it does help to watch the shorts more in the beginning than it does now. Yes, because since February, we have made a concerted effort to focus our time more on the long form, which is the third YouTube style. So we try and they generally say you should have a video or two stacked away so you can just drop them in. Um, but we haven't got any other ones coming up. We did. What do we do? We did Sisters, something I did. It wasn't as popular as I thought. I got about 50, 60 views actually. Those Sisters. So Guinea Pig Stardust. That was a good one. We had a if you can create content, answers questions. That's quite good for new people. If like doing this, we're not going to get many subscribers at all. We're only get like 10 subscribers. Might get one or two. Yes, thank you. Well, the long form videos, they're the ones we're trying to push now. 'Cause we want 4,000 hours of watch time. We have got 577. So that's 577 is what we currently got as at last Monday. Gives me a total every day. It's about 4 or 5 days behind. So we're trying to get 5,000. If so, 4,000 watch hours. If we get 3,000, that opens up some little doors, but not a lot. But if we can get 4,000, that's great. So by pushing all of this, that will help. And then in 1 year's time, you lose the hours you get on that day. So um, whatever we got on the 28th of June 2023, we've lost all those hours. And then tomorrow, we'll lose everything from the 29th of June 2023. Right, so we are at 33 minutes. I've just had a nice lolly, drinking some water. 9 thumbs up, thank you. And got 4 people watching. Absolutely fantastic. I've just put a link through to the community tab and onto my Facebook page and onto Instagram. So that was good. What else can I tell? We've got 11 now. 11 thumbs up. Awesome. Keep doing the thumbs up. Um, it's like community hub. This isn't it? You can all meet up, which is lovely. Now we've also got Friday week. So a week. What's that? 8 days ago, I went to a local kids group. They're called Beaver Scouts. They're about 6, 7, and I took along the crazy crew. So I took along Honeydew, Coco, Bella, Stripe, and did a bit of chit chat for the kids, and took our elder daughter, and she helped hold the guinea pigs, and the kids had a stroke if they wanted to. So that went really, really well, and that was only about a mile away from here. So the guinea pigs were on the grass all day long, and then they went back out again when we got back, which was really, really good. So I need to get some pictures of that. My elder daughter was able to take some photos of me without any of the other children. And which I was in beaver gloves like a pet honeydew. The thing is, when they're like 6 or 7, you try and explain social media to them. I have to keep it really simple. But I do say to the adults, because the adults look all bemused, and I say that we have a huge following. I said, we've got people around the world. And I said, if I could go around the world with these guinea pigs, I would get bookings. And that'd be really, really good. Here we are. What have we got here? Pluto Ranch. Have you ever been to Girl Guides? Let me see. Like Rainbows for the little kid. Spoken to them. I spoke to Brownies. I did speak at a guide group. So I tailor the jokes to the age, and the content gets tailored accordingly. The and they've got under beavers, so there's squirrels, and they're the little kids. They're like 4 and 5, and I was doing it. It was more of a show and tell to them. Anyway, one of the kids put their hand up, and I said, "What's your question?" And the child said, "Can I go to the toilet, please?" And then once one went to the toilet, they all went to the toilet. We had to stop for this. They're quite funny. And then it goes to beavers, then it goes to cubs, then it goes to scout. But um, no, I haven't done. I haven't done. When I was a child, I did cubs. We didn't do scout. I didn't do scouts. There wasn't beavers, and certainly wasn't squirrels. So that was good. And they take girls now for squirrels and beavers and cubs and scouts, which is very different to my day. My day was a long time ago. And then the brownies and rainbows, the guys, that's still girl. So it was interesting. The content I do for the younger ones is the beavers level and for rainbows and obviously squirrels. That's pretty basic stuff. And then brownies and cubs, I crank it up a little bit and do the content. And then I have spoken to the girl guides. That was more about social media. But I haven't spoken to scouts yet. That's my older girl is in scouts. There's potential, but the thing is, that if you have a troop that you speak to, you can only go every 2 years because they've got about 2 years, and everyone moves up. So that was all fun, and we've so I do that. So far in 2024, which is I think it's a small amount of money, but it's life change. It all gets eaten up by the guinea pigs in about a week, 2 weeks. So just pays for the hay for a couple of weeks or so. But it's very rewarding in terms of um, passing something on to children, telling them not to get animals for the sake of it, not to breed just because it looks cute. You know, you try and explain about rescues. And had a child actually. She said on Friday week, she said um, if you really like guinea pigs so much, why don't you start a rescue? And I said, well, if I said I'd start a rescue, I'd have guinea pigs dropped off. Can't Pluto Rabbits. You go off and do what you've got to do. Don't worry. Thank you for watching and listening. You can always watch on catch up. You can always watch last Sunday's 5 hour marathon with Pluto, with Figaro yawning. Yeah, so they were asking me about why don't I run a rescue? And I said, well, if I ran a rescue, I couldn't come out to all these clubs and speak to children. And I said, if I ran a rescue, I would be spending my whole days and evenings cleaning them out. I'm blimey. The thing is, geez, that's quite funny now, but it must have been awful at the time. I ended up with 100, blimey. Um, yeah, that's pretty awful, isn't it, really? Um, but if I said, oh, I'll run a rescue, then you'll end up with people just saying, helpful people on Facebook pages, if they ever saw someone who said, oh, I want to get rid of my guinea pigs, they'll say, oh, contact Simon. He'll take them off you. And then what's to stop the people that are handing in their guinea pigs? What's to stop them from going and getting a couple of rabbits or getting a couple of hamsters or gerbils or, you know, cats, pregnant cat? You know, there's nothing. There's nothing. And people just treat animals as things they can buy and then just, you know, pass them on to a rescue and then go and get something else when, say, their children want a dog or something. And it's not how it should be. It's so I do speak to the children. I do say to them, you know, if you're unwell, where do you go? And they say doctors, and I say, well, where do animals go? And they say the vets. And I talk about the kids. Ask them what animals they've got. And some of them haven't got any. Some have got loads. And you know, do you walk them? And how do you look after your dog? And it's actually really simple and light. And every child that's at a group, I listen to every child, so everyone can input and they can feel that they're being listened to. Because I think that at that age, you know, it's 5, 6, 7, 8. If you don't listen to them, then they'll just feel left out. King Homeschool, see you later. Don't forget to watch on catch up. That'd be cool. We're trying to get 3 hours from. Thank you very much. Have a great Saturday. So that was good. So I enjoyed that show. That all good stuff. And it was one of these shows that we got there for 6 o'clock. We didn't have to start doing the show until 7:30, and then we finished about 7:10. So thank you very much. Be more tomorrow, and that was handy. So I got some money for 40 minutes, and then they stopped at 7:10. So it was all very good. And there was one dad who was the helper that night, and yeah, I said to him, "This is the easiest one." Now, cookies. It said here, my mum tried to separate them into boys and girls. One boy was left in the girl cage. Oh dear. Well, what happened was, I read somewhere that there was a pet shop and they had the guinea pig split or a garden centre, and one of the boys in the boys' cage, he jumped into the girls' cage and he ran around after like 50 females. And then about 2 months later, a lot of them started having babies. So just goes to show. Okay, so Criggy's has got a 6 and 7-year-old guinea pigs, which are apparently too old to breed. Yes, but you know that. Yeah. It makes having them nicer to keep. You can relax and enjoy them unless, well, like you can. You can. Well, the female will be able to hear the old bloke running around because he joints the creek. Babies are hard to take care of. They need lots of extra attention. Uh, kind of not. I think um, if you have guinea pig, say if it's your first ever litter, then a lot of it is doubt because you're not quite sure what you're doing, and you don't want to do it wrong. So you look it all up, and you'd be really panicky. What we do is, so from the point that they're born, we then leave them with their mum for a bit, for an hour or so. Then we'll pick them up and weigh them for 2 hours, 3 hours, depends on when. And then we'll take some pictures, weigh them, and put them straight back into their house. And then we'll clear some of their cage up. And then so say if it's a split cage, the eating area will clear, and at least as far as we're concerned, mum then doesn't come back into a totally clean cage, so she's got the smell of the babies in the sort of the sleeping area, because that's where they generally have the babies. And then a day later, and then anything that's immediate around the birth area, we'll pick up and remove. And if there's any youngsters that didn't make it, we'll get them out. And then about a day, within about 24 hours, I would then clean the sleeping area, and that's what we'll do for that one. There you go, volume 6, volume 2. So yes, so we have the we have that. Hang on, what? I have to get the barn ready for a delivery. What are you having delivered? That's a barn. Is it a cow or something? So yeah, so the guinea pigs, if you have like first litter, you'll be really, really careful, and you'll be really like. But once you've had quite a lot, you just get more relaxed about it. It's a bit like having children, to be frank with you. The first one, you don't know what you're doing, and you're checking everything. By the time you get to the second one, you're just like, oh yeah, whatever. Let's do that, and they all turn out all right. So we've got obviously Dad of the baby guinea pigs. He doesn't spend his day with them or Mum, but we do try. If Dad is on the scene, we do try and do a photo shoot. That is very, very supervised. So I would not, on my own, do a photo shoot with Mum, babies, and Dad. I'd get my wife to help, and generally our elder child will also be an extra pair of hands. And we might have two cameras, just click, 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 two phones and videos, and it really depends on when Dad's got to go home, because Figro's got to go back to our friend at some point, and so that'll be nice. And then the plan is Moon Dust will going with Storm and Arthur, and we will then, you know, we'll then see what happens. Right, so why don't you press that part thing? What does that do? If you press on that, what does that do? So a couple of you still tuned in. That'd be good. So generally, there was in the books and magazines and the Facebook, it said you should. Some of them saying that females should go in with males at 5 months, 6 months. But because we keep one from every generation, we try and push it right out. So with experience, we've actually it's found that you could go a little bit further out. So we don't go to 5 or 6 months. We go to 7 or 8 months, depending on the gene. So we're not going much beyond that, because obviously if they don't get pregnant, then you're waiting, and there's a risk. So the discussion that myself and my friends had, we prefer to leave it lifting. So that's all we do. And also as well, the quality of our guinea pigs is very high. And likewise, the males that come here. Now, apparently it's 23 degrees here. It is now near enough 5 o'clock. We've got some live stream. It's 1 hour and 3 minutes. We're going to do another 2 hours on this one. So if you're already watching, thank you very, very much indeed. It's really, really good to have you on board. The other videos had 6 hours, 6.5 hours review time. 6 hours on the live, and then half an hour added back and a catch up. So if you're watching this on catch up, why are the guinea pigs not running around? It's because it's warm. So what they do is they run around a bit and they'll stop. So when it cools down, they'll run around a bit and then they'll stop. And so there's no that's the reason why. So live streams can be a bit a little bit dull at times, but they do come out and yawn. Now, at the moment, in the tunnel to your right, that is the backside of Stardust, and trying to think where the other ones are. You've got Storm is in that archway in the middle. So if you go right to the back in the middle, that is Storm is in there, and I think that's Myrtle is at the top of the cage. So and Mercury's somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where Mercury is. But on the other cage, I'm just looking across. I can see Democritus, and she's on the grass eating. Now, her grass cage is in a lot of shade, sort of some sun, not too much. The sun's going through with leaves, and you're on the big shrubs we've got. And her mum is chilling out, as is Louie. What else have we got? The Crazy Crew, after earlier on, they were the Crazy Crew. They're all just chilled out, so they're just not moving. Hayduke's lying down. So, Spot, thank you very much. That's where your experience is very valuable. Every gig is a bit different. I usually hear that's about 2 years old that their pelvic bones would do its permanent fuse. I think there's a lot of I've spoken to my friend about this, and there's a lot of information that gets passed out and then so it gets accepted because it's such an important piece of information. But if they're a mum and they have a litter when they're 2, then if they've had a litter before, that's okay. So it's instant in our experience. The only guinea pigs that we've got had 3 litters. Stardust, and her last litter was in April 22. She wasn't quite 2, she was very nearly 2. And Xenocrates, her last litter was April of last year, and she was 2 3/4. Now, the only guinea pig that might possibly have 3 litters would be Democritus. If she delivers males, then we're going to try one more time. 3 is always our limit, and but we'd like to just have 1 litter. I prefer to have 1 litter. In fact, for the last 2 years, every time we've bred a guinea pig, we've always got a female out of a litter. We've kept our line going. So we've actually done minimal breeding, the very lowest possible. The Democritus litter from the springtime.
Who are you chatting to?
That's the first litter when we couldn't keep. We're fans. Someone said your laugh's lovely. It's annoying. They haven't got to live with it.
Who have you seen on camera today?
Well, we've had Crazy Crew.
Oh, nice.
And we've now got Stardust and Myrtle, Mercury, and Storm.
Great.
So we've got lovely. I was just discussing it there with my wife. She was very, very keen about the channel. Now, this morning we were at 577 viewed hours. So, and that was going back a few days. So It updates about 4 days behind itself. So it would be amazing if with today and tomorrow, later this week, we found out we'll cross 600 viewed hours. That'd be cool. So we're trying to do whatever we've had in the last few days. I have no idea. Maybe 4 or 5 hours. So we're averaging out about 5 hours a day in general, but sometimes it can be 2 and sometimes it can be 4. Um, The day that was 20, that's with last Sunday. So we've got 23 hours that day. 23 hours. It was all because of Sunday, it's the live stream. Um, we had quite a lot of views. Lots of people stayed with it all the way. So really thanks for very, very indeed. So yes, if we can cross 600. So later this week, when it backtracks, it says, 1st of July, we've done 603 hours in the last 365 days. That would be cool. So currently, what we've got Stardust just lying there, and nothing much is happening. Um, so if you haven't already, please do give us a thumbs up. Maybe you can press that heart button. That'd be cool. I will come back in about half an hour. So thank you all very much. I'll come back in about 20 minutes, half hour. Right, so let's have a look. Spot. Simon, do you have a total for the watch hours from a long live stream? Well, the one from last week on Sunday, um, when I switched it off at 5 hours 15, you then get an immediate amount of watch hours that comes up, and that was 16. And then I saved it, and then it was watched a bit subsequently, and that got a further 7 hours. So that was a 23-hour one. The one that we had with Crazy Crew earlier on, that has received 6 hours from you all on just over 2 hours 20 of actual live runtime. and that may get some some more on that. This currently, I don't get a figure until I actually stop. But we're going to go to 3 hours. We've got about an hour and a half in. So at the moment, well, I don't know. The 2 hour live stream got 6 hours. Maybe the 3 hour will get 9. I don't know. I just don't know. It depends how many other people can get. Right, we got birds chirping. We do, but they're all covered up here. You see, these cages are there's mesh on top, and they're very secure, so nothing will swoop down. We occasionally have magpies that walk the garden, sticking their beaks quite close to the cages. But nothing much. We've been in this house now for 3 years, and we've got 12 females and a borrowed male. And in those 3 years, we only now have 3 guinea pigs that came with us. So that was Xenocrates, and Stardust, and Myrtle. So Myrtle was just a couple of months old, 10 weeks old, when she came down. And Stardust was there, as was Xenocrates. So Stardust and Xenocrates were coming up to a year old. So it was like, yeah, it seems a long time ago now. So the temperature has gone down a little bit, the air temperature. Wind is slightly picked up breeze. So there's more movement in the teddy cage. So got this movement from Luna, surprisingly. She's eating and Zoxy moving around. And I can see Figaro and Moonjust, they're just flaked out square, tall square X-rabbit cage given. So I'm going to come back this few minutes so you can keep chattering away. 3 of you at the moment. We're at 1 hour, 28 minutes. The guinea pigs will start moving soon. It's just with the sunshine. So It's just out of camera shot with Myrtle. There is Stardust. Should probably go forward at some point. Should probably run across the screen. We've got 6 people viewing. Quiggis is off to watch the recap. Thank you very much indeed. And we've got 16 thumbs up. So give us a thumbs up. That'd be really cool. Stardust is looking at her daughter. She's eating a little bit of carrot. That was actually from the Stardust and Dawn's cage this morning. We just gave them carrots and cabbage, and they ate most of it. I threw the rest on the grass. For 1 hour 44 minutes, we've got a 3-hour live stream. Ramble, thank you much. This stream is so peaceful to watch. Thank you very much indeed. My dulcet tones. Hopefully, you're not taking too much away from it. Now, that's here comes Mercury wandering down. Storm is actually at the top end of the run. Mercury. Some of the grass, some Stardust seed, which is kind of in the sunstroke shade. So she is to the left of the screen. She's tucked away. Where Myrtle is, that arch. Hello, Mercury. It's about another half of that box, and then there's Stardust. Right, I'll be back a bit later on. Thank you. currently have, that's Myrtle flashing up there. On the left, you've got the nose of Storm, and then above Storm, you've got that's her mum. Don't really get on. And then you've got to the right, that's the back of Stardust. And at the top, somewhere, is Mercury. There are 2 hours. It's so cool. So it's just the air temperatures dropped a bit, which means that they are all a little bit happier to move around, as you're seeing. Um, so to my left, I can see Democritus. Looks like a whale. So she's doing really well. Very friendly. I think she's quite excited. Well, she's quite comfortable. That's the thing. She's comfortably moved from being with Figaro back into being with her mum and Luna, because that's where she was before I got her in with Figaro and Moondust as well. She was with Storm and Stardust just a couple of months ago. The early part of April, so only 3 months ago, and she hasn't seen them since. So she's to her and Democritus got really well. That's good. And so the Democritus will stay now with Xenocrates and Luna till she has her babies, and so she's probably got 3 or 4. We'll weigh her again tomorrow. And Moondust, depends how far she is on her journey, but it's interesting. When Mercury had Storm, Mercury only had Storm. That was it. I thought she might be pregnant, but her weight, because she's so big, she sort of hid it. And when Democritus had her 2 earlier in the year, she was showing pregnant, and that was fine. So I knew she was pregnant. So as we know that Moondust is pregnant, but we're not quite sure how far gone she is, that would indicate from the laws of knowledge that we have is that she's definitely got more than one. So that's what we're saying at the moment. Obviously, it could be repeated, but it could be one. It's unlikely. So we're looking at more than one from her, and we'll work that out as we go along. Figaro is you can't see, but behind that tunnel on the left, there's Figaro. You can't see him, but he's in a cage with Moondust, and he's wandering around because they're in more shade than these guinea pigs here. Now, as you can see, Mercury and Myrtle are messing about with Storm. They're not bothering Stardust at all. So that could be for a couple of reasons. It could be they respect her, or it could be that she's too old and they're not bothered, or because she's not chattering back to them. So whereas Storm is younger. So we should see on that. Got 5 of you. If you haven't already, please do give us a thumbs up. Press that heart. That'd be really cool. I've also got this crazy idea that we should put all the guinea pig, all females, into one of these runs that we shall see. I don't know on that one. We'll have a think. But certainly, we've got the crazy crew were at 5, weren't they? And Spike was still here, and the we call the mummy line. So that's the Stardust and descendants. They are there's 5 of them, but they haven't all lived together or been together. Um, not out on the grass anyway. So we should do that soon. Um, right. Yeah, that'd be under supervision. We're putting all together because could be chaotic. But it's interesting when Myrtle and Mercury going with Crazy Crew, they're very calm because the Crazy Crew, um, Honeyduke and Coco don't take any nonsense. So that's really funny. Um, Also, they're massive. And Spike it looked even bigger. Right, so we are at 5 past. So we have 2 hours and 6 minutes. I will come back. I will come back. Okay, I've got a few bits to do. My wife's popped out. So I will come back. Don't worry. I just want to see what the kids have done. And it's now 6 o'clock here in England. Lovely evening. I'm really grateful to have so many of you um, typing up and putting some comments and watching and sharing stories and stuff. Um, it's really nice. It's a shame these guinea pigs don't get on really, really well. But it's important as well that Myrtle, uh, Myrtle, Mercury, and Storm always live together. And Stardust used to live with Myrtle when she was younger. And so it's a little bit strange, but that's why I believe they don't actually remember each other. So I think it's Storm and Mercury have no idea that it's mother and daughter. Right, I will be back soon. Thank you. Okay, so at 2:25, 2 hours and 25 minutes, we've got, it's still quite warm. You can see at the top there is Myrtle, and doing her feet is Mercury. No, it's not, it's Stardust. So it's just quite warm for them. So it's 22 degrees still, so it's quite warm. Looking around the other cages, there's some of the others have a bit more sunshine, sorry, a bit more shade. So if you have already watched this today, thank you very much. Pluto Rabbits has left us. She's got other things to do, and Ramble, I think, may have possibly gone. Got two of you watching currently. If you are watching, Deborah Hudson is there. I don't know if you're live with us, but do click the thumbs up. That'd be great. Got a half into it. Ramble is there. How fantastic is that? So we've got two live streams today. We had the Crazy Crew, Honeydew and her family, the females, and they entertained us for 2 hours and 20 minutes, and they did all sorts of funny things, bit of juggling, and they got onto their four-seat pedal bike, and they did some star jumps. If you missed it, yeah, it's on there. It's on there. What have we had for these ones today with Stardust? Stardust and Storm were showing Mercury and Myrtle how to take a car to pieces and change the tyres. We've also had Mercury was showing showing the latest trick. She can get on her front paws, her feet in the air. Very, very good indeed. And Myrtle been doing handstands at the car. So it's been really, really good. So we're at 2 hours 27. We're going to go to 3 hours on this. Now, there's no guarantee of any crazy accident, but it's all really, really appreciated you watching. You see Stardust just crashed out. There should be 4 in about 5 weeks' time. So she's exceptionally good. Tomorrow morning, it's Sunday here, we'll be weighing all the guinea pigs. If you blinked, spot, you missed it. They don't. Yeah, Storm does cartwheels. There you are. It's what you don't see. It's the good stuff. What you see is boring stuff. They show all sorts of things with me. And we've got so we'll be weighing them tomorrow, so we'll have an idea on. You can see Mercury Myrtle at the end. Having a scratch and a clean. It must be and to the left. That is Mercury. Actually, it's Mercury. Storm is at the top on the right. But Mercury on the left, just chilling. She doesn't like bright sunshine because of her eyes. Her eyes are poorly filtered. It's red eyes, but she's. And you might think, well, why is there shadow from behind Mercury? Yet she's blinking. But it's because the sun is reflected off our back of the house. So some aspect of it we call flashback to Mercury. But they do love being out grass. I think it's because it's just fresh air. Also, it's just there's the open sides. That's why we've got another cage on all another big cage. Just gives them more space, and while we can get them out, we can get them out. She's got glare, or she walks around. So Storm's jumping around. And you might be wondering, why am I putting Storm and Stardust in with Myrtle and Mercury? Clearly, they don't totally get on. Well, the reason for that is, if you don't put them in, they won't get on. So it's better to sort of start mixing ingredients. Bowls. Got to start it. Some people do put them together and they're like they're squabbling. They're like, oh, but no, they don't get on. Or keep them away. But we try. Obviously, if they were like drawing blood, they're different. But then they're not. They're just it's squabblers a little bit. But if there's lots of food and lots of space, they're not too fast. Right, we come to 2.5 hours. I will come back soon. We've got half hour to go. Just got to do a few little bits and pieces. Thank you. Keep watching. Keep watching. It's getting good.
But then I look at it, just like him, he could. He can go back.
The Stardust is now moving around a bit. And we've got 3 views. And all good stuff. Really appreciate all the viewing you've done today, even showing on the background. It's just really nice. It's nice actually because we can create content and just watch the guinea pigs don't do very much other than just see them chilling out, and they don't really want to be held and do things college post when it's really sunny. They just want to chill out. Um, Stardust there is this is she was born in 2020. If you include some of that of her first summer, because we were on the grass quite a lot that year with her mum Marshmallow and her 3 brothers. I think we got photographs of her with her brothers and her mum and her dad with Gingerbread. He was a character, a big fluffy ginger Teddy. And he's the dad of Xenocrates. So we've had yes, it's been really, really nice. So she's, what was that, 2020, 21, 2, 3, 4, so that's 5th summer. So she's the trooper. Oh, she's cleaned herself. There we are. 3 of you that are watching. That's lovely. And these little bridges made of sticks. They're very, very nice. You can move those sticks, and actually the frames of wire framework underneath them on both ends. So and these sticks have got the wire going through the middle of them. So at either end. So it's really good. And really, really, really nice. And then we've got Gorm, an actual house in the middle there with the archway, and then um, and lastly, we've got Storm. We've got another guinea pig that is Mercury on the left. Now all these guinea pigs did get on, and it's just time. Right, I'm gonna do some bits, and then I'm gonna join you in about 10 minutes. So we do a wind down on this. I'm currently mooching around, bit of washings on, and doing the water for the cages and the food and the hay, and one of the people here went swimming this morning, so I'm hanging that up, and it really is. It's not exactly showbiz, but anyway, even when we finish on the live stream, we will. I've got to move the computer back into the house, stuff like that, and put it all away. That's the only reason why I'm stopping the live stream. And also, we will leave the guinea pigs out for about 8 o'clock. As you can see, there's plenty of grass here. These cages are fantastic. They're approximately 3 foot wide and 8 foot long. That's 24 square foot of space. I think the recommendations are like about 12 square foot for 2 or 3 or something like that. There's certainly there's lots. They do love going out, and we get them out as much as we can, as often as we can, for as long as we can. Right, okay, I shall do that. we'll keep this going because there was all 4 out there a minute ago. As the temperature comes down, they all come out. Now, where's Stardust gone? So we are coming to the end. With 2 hours 20 earlier on with the Crazy Chris, and we are now at 3 hours 6, so that's almost 5.5 hours. So I'll just leave it running for a bit longer. I've got a couple of other bits to do. Everyone that's watched today, thank you. If you've watched on catch up, thank you. Your watch hours is really important. It's much appreciated. If you just someone put earlier on, it says it's relaxing, and that's really nice. I mean, the size of TVs these days, you can just put, or even on phones, chill out, nice afternoon, just watch them, and you've put some chat on the side, and you've messaged each other, and that's wonderful. And for that, oh, she's gorgeous. That true. It's just a little bit cooler now, and Stardust is running down the side here. Here she comes. Now, I think that they're wary of Stardust, so they give her a degree of respect. They don't really respect much about Storm. They seem to respect Stardust. It's something I've noticed. The older ones, they get the respect from the youngsters. Even when last year Epicurus wasn't obviously in great shape, none of the others went for her. They all just let her get on with running around eating. She had a lovely last few months of her life. See that Storm being chased by her mum and then her gran, so they obviously view her as a bit of a top dog threat, I suspect, but she's not interested. But that could be because Mercury and Myrtle have just been together for many months, and so they're not used to one. So we're trying to split that up. But I don't want to just put them into one night and split them up. I want to put them out with more guinea pigs and hopefully dilute their kind of the issues they have, or dilute their sort of bond in a way. If I put a guinea pig in with them for overnight, then that's really not fair. But by putting them on the grass, I don't really want to split them either. I can help it. I'd rather have like a jigsaw puzzle, or you move pieces around on a chessboard thing, just move them around. That's really what we'd like to try and do. You do end up thinking they bond with each other. So Storm and Stardust have been together for a while since Moondust went off to pair up with Figaro. So it's also, we don't want to put loads and loads together because currently we've got them in 5 cages, so that would average out at 5 divided by 13, 2/3 in a cage. We have 1 cage of 4, and the rest of the cages have 2 or 3. So it's totally good. We don't want to crowd them. In the summer though, it's April, May, June, July, August, September. They're out in the grass pretty much every day if the weather's good. So it's just about managing it in a sensible manner. And we're aware that some people just have their guinea pigs inside and they don't go out, or it's pull some grass up and give them the guinea pigs, or sometimes they might have 2 indoor guinea pigs and they've got this artificial stuff on the in the back garden. So they haven't got grass they can actually run on. Everyone does guinea pigs in a slightly different way. And I think that when people look at our guinea pigs, they think we're experts and we know everything. And I think everyone can learn from everyone. I think that's the nice thing. It's about observing behaviour. And we are very fortunate that we have the numbers that we do. We have the time and we have the space, as you can see. Got little characters. They all look happy. None of them are miserable. And they all lead fulfilled lives. And then we can get them off to, as I mentioned earlier, we can get them off not to speak, but to meet kids at youth groups and things like that. And they'll quite enjoy that. We hold them. We don't pass them on. with little kids. Kids do not play past the piggy. We make that very clear. We say no, they're our pets. We hold them, but children are allowed to stroke them, and they enjoy it. And who wouldn't? So it's really nice. So there's Myrtle. I'll finish off a couple of bits, and I'll come back. So we'll see how far we go on this one. So just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Whatever you're doing. Maybe you've got a drink or a bar of chocolate or something. Just don't worry. I won't go just yet. Thank you. I'm actually just getting all their cages ready. So I'm putting food in and water. And hey, it's just trying to multitask, which I can do, surprisingly enough. And then once I stop for this, I'll take the computer inside the house and sort out bits and pieces. I've got a few shorts, old stuff, not new stuff. Okay, thank you. I'll speak soon. Mercury. Right. Okay. There we go. So, there we go. We're going to wind this up. Thank you very, very much indeed. The Guinea Pigs had a great time. I hope you have enjoyed watching. It is now 7:30 on 29th of June 2024 here in England. It is a lovely, lovely summer's evening. So this will all be uploaded. Please do watch. Again, if it's in the background, that'd be great. We've got 577 watch hours, apparently. So yeah, well, they're all fine. It's just because Mercury and Mercury and Myrtle don't really know others. We're going to get there. Thank you all. Take care, and much appreciate you joining us. Had a nice time chatting away today, and there will be more tomorrow. Now, our forecast, okay, happening educated, looking at the internet, the weather forecast tomorrow, because they're getting excited. The weather forecast tomorrow is saying it would be dry but cloudy. So we are looking to go into a deep dive into the weather for tomorrow, Sunday the 30th. We have got 20% chance of rain up to 1 o'clock, and then it should be some light cloud, generally 17 degrees. It's not going to be amazingly gorgeous tomorrow. Monday is not looking brilliant. I think we've had our summer. Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, so tomorrow, next Thursday, look possible, and Friday, and Saturday. Well, it's not looking great, but there you go. Now, here, where are these cuties at? Right. Right. Well, simply Basket Life. We live in England, so we're in Buckinghamshire. So hence why we are called Butts, as in Buckinghamshire. And my real name's Simon. I'm not Butts. God. We're in England, Buckinghamshire, and we're in we're in a town called Aylesbury, where we are. So we're sort of north of London. So that's where we are. So thank you very much, Simply Budget Life. You can, of course, check catch up. Weather looks okay-ish tomorrow. We have got lined up tomorrow on the live stream. We have got the amazing Figaro and Moondust, who is pregnant. So all being well, weather dependent, they'll be running around. And then we also have Xenocrates and Hercules, Democritus, the pregnant Teddy, and from Figaro. And we've also got Luna, who is Xenocrates' sister. So that is tomorrow's live stream. You can do two. We've done 2 hours 20 with Crazy Crew, with Honeydew. Thank you for that one. Those of you who have watched, much appreciated. And also we're coming up to 3 hours 25. So it's 35 seconds left. So we're going to get to that and then I'll stop. So to everyone that's watched and liked and Simply Budget Life, you can do a thumbs up, click that one, that'll give 17, that'll be great. We are going to upload this and then you can watch it again. I've just put it on the telly at home, you just watch it, or you're having your lunch or something, just chill out, relax, grab a book, listen to music and just watch this. It's all very relaxing. The guinea pigs are fantastic, they're all beautiful. So have a great evening. Thank you very, very much. You are looking at Mercury there on the left. They'll get a bit more time and then we'll be putting them away. So until tomorrow, thank you all. This is Simon from Bucks Guinea Pig Talks. Thank you.